Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. Today's going to be a pretty short video. It's daytime. Look at that. And I'm out in the yard. I'm painting some yard toys for my kid. I need your help. I need to know what color to paint them. You choose. What? You're waiting for more information? Are these colors associated with something? Pink and blue, huh? Why? Is there a biological reason that blue is for boys and pink is for girls? None. None whatsoever. That's gender. It's a social construct. It's the norm. It's all it is. It's nothing to do with biological sex. And I've realized that people have a problem distinguishing the two. What if I painted it this? Gender neutral, right? Non-binary. How about that? Also going to give my oldest boy a knife. Which one should I give him? Does it change anything? Are these different? Other than the color? No. But the societal norm says that he should get the blue one. I personally am non-binary in my knife lifestyle choices. Throughout history, what is viewed as acceptable within the societal norms for a gender has changed. You think about it today, a dress, well, that's for women. It's for the feminine gender. Maybe, okay. But what about a kilt? Well, that's masculine. Societal norm. That's all it is. It doesn't change anything. It's really irrelevant. All of this conversation is just about people deviating from the societal norm. Who cares? Deep down, who cares? Funny thing, pink used to be the boys' color. See, red shirts were masculine. When they would fade, the men would take them and give them to the women because sewing is women's work. Unless, of course, it's for sale on a ship, then it's men's work. Because it's a very different kind of sewing, not that it's just the societal norm. So when they would fade, they'd give them to the women, and the women would take them and make boys' clothes out of them. If what society deems is appropriate for a gender is fluid, how can you be surprised that there are gender fluid people? People that want to cross over, maybe even to the point of identifying as a different gender. Now in the U.S., we've grown very accustomed to having two genders, so much so that people think that that's the way it's always been. It's not true. It's not true. Historically, a lot of societies have had more than two genders. In the U.S., it just so happened that we had two main ones that lined up with biological sex. That's all there is to it. This isn't a national issue. It shouldn't be. It's just people. I mean, there's nothing pressing, there's nothing damaging to the country because somebody wants to present themselves as more feminine or more masculine, or even go all the way, identify as somebody else, or maybe even have a surgery. There's no damage to the country from this. The damage comes when somebody whispers in your ear, witch. And you find yourself fighting, kicking down instead of punching up. It's a good way to divide people and control them. I know somebody out there right now is saying it's a mental illness. I'd love to have that conversation at some point, but this is supposed to be a short video. So we're just going to say, sure, fine, whatever. It's a mental illness. So why aren't we making the accommodations we would for other mental illnesses? We don't make accommodations for mental illnesses. That's ridiculous. We cure them. So I'm going to expect you to throw the vet out next time you see him in the restaurant with his service dog. We don't make accommodations for mental illnesses. Or is it you just don't want to make them for people you don't like? See, the thing is with a lot of this that's going on, it boils down to something that is just innate in the American character. We want to legislate and control people's sex lives. It's what it really boils down to. It's not your business. It is not your business. At the end of the day, sex, well, that's what's between your legs. Gender, it's what's between your ears. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.